Hey, my friends, take a look. I just had my office refurnished. Actually, I stole that joke from a friend of mine who said, "Ooh, wow, you got some new furniture." Anyway, so here we are. Today's Revit tip is about section boxes, and this truly is just a Revit tip, talking tip of the iceberg. It's not going to be a big instructional video. I'm surprised if it goes over 5 minutes, but we'll see, because I kind of babble on and I talk too long about things. But we'll see if this can be a real tip. So work with me. Section boxes. All right. So I'm going to share my screen, and when we get there, wait for it. Hey, here we are in Revit, and we're loving every minute of it. Okay. So let's go to 3D. So here we are in our 3D model, typical little building that we're talking about. If you want to, and here's what I'm going to talk about. Section boxes are a way to crunch down and isolate some objects on screen. So for a presentation, or let's just say you have a huge building and you want to just focus on the lobby, or you want to focus on the conference room, okay? Or if that's one reason that you would want to do this, you can make a view and here's an example. I'll just do it for you. All right, I've got a view over here called cut open first floor, and I'm going to delete it. Because I want to show you how to do this from scratch. Okay, let's duplicate, watch this. Duplicate the, we're going to just duplicate the 3D view, okay? And I can call this whatever I want. And I'll do the same thing. I'm going to rename it cut open first floor, okay? Let's just suppose this is a presentation that you wanted to do for them. Well, in this view, this cut open, you want right now, there's not a section box in here, okay? When I click on section box, I've got it hidden, okay? I'll unhide it just for you. Here's what yours is gonna look like typically, okay? There. You're gonna see a box, a section box appear around all the geometry in your view. This section box is a compressible, like a little envelope around your building, and it can cut it open. And you can either grab these little icons around here, these little grip points, see those grip points? And move those grip points. It's like I can grab this grip point and I can move it right into the middle of my building. Look at that, it chops it open, okay? So you can make a presentation of your section through your building this way by dragging that. And you can also, I'm going to click on it, and I would like to, this view is called cut open of the first floor. And so what I'm going to do, I like to do this, okay? Let me just get me over here. I come around to one of the side views, okay? And then take a look. When you're in one of the side views, you can grab this and pull it down to the height that you want it. So you just pull it down so it's cutting through the first floor objects, okay? Bam. And you can tighten it up if you want to, like this. And of course, you can spin this around. You go, you know what? I don't need the whole world here. I want to just go close to the front and close to the back. Okay, so now you've got a cut open view so that you could show clients the circulation path of people coming in the front door, and they could go up the stairs, or they could go into the conference room. So using this section box to cut the plan open is really valuable, okay? So I often will pick the section box and hide it in my 3D views, because it's just going to sit there the whole time. So watch, you just pick it. You can right click on it if you want and hit hide in view this element, and it goes away. So if you want to adjust it, you have to reveal hidden elements, which is down here at the bottom. You just click on the this button, the little light bulb, reveal hidden elements, and it will reveal the section box such that you could manipulate it, okay? So I'm going to hide that back. So let's say I wanted to cut open of my second floor. Like I want to just show them how the second floor works. I could duplicate this one so easily. Duplicate. And I'll just call this one, rename cut open of the second tuned floor. Okay. And you guessed it, simply pop around to one of the side views. Okay. I want to cut open of the second floor. So I'm going to reveal the hidden elements. And I'm going to drag this up to the second floor somewhere. That looks good to me. And bam. So in 3D, take a look. It's cut open at the second floor. So you can show your clients the circulation path, how things work on the second floor. So now you've got a first floor cut open and a second floor cut open. And you can do that for any small places in your building or entire floor plans. It's really powerful and it really can show off your building. That's one way to use a section box. Here we go. Another way to do it. Ready? Check this out. It's fun. There's 3 ways I'm going to show you. This is one. 2 is like this. Let's just go to the plan view. Okay. Let's say you're working on this stair and you want to make sure this stair, the railings are looking proper or the treads are correct. You just want to study it. Oftentimes we want to see I'm just making this up as I go, people. Sometimes we want to see the stairwell and see how all the railings and how the stairs are working. That's fairly normal. So we'll cut a section, okay? So I'm just going to cut a section just right here, zowie, okay? Now look, it's going way too far. I don't need it to go that far. This is the extent of my section. So if I were cutting through here and seeing this far, that's pretty good. In fact, I could flip it the other way so I could see. So if I went to my section, this is what I'm going to see. This is normal, right? You guys have seen this before, right? So if I were to, I could pull this down so that I'm just cropping in what I want to see. So this is my landing. This is my stair going up. Okay. But I want to flip it around and go the other direction, right? So in plan view, I can highlight it. I can flip that section, go in the other direction so that when I go to it, it's looking the other way. So here's my stairs and here it's going up. There's the railing going up and I can count my risers. But this is still a little difficult to see it fully so that I can study it. I mean, you with me? This is difficult. And so here's what I like to do. This is called section 1. It doesn't matter what section it is, just take note of the name, okay? Now here's where the fun comes in. I'm gonna go back to 3D. Work with me here. Here we are in 3D, okay? I am going to duplicate this view. Duplicate view, and this, I'm gonna just call it cut open. Okay, forget, I'm not gonna even, I'm not going to name every single one of these, so I'm just going to go with it, okay? This is a copy of the 3D view. Okay, here's the fun. Wait for it. In 3D, this little cube, it's a view cube, is available. And you need to make sure that it's turned on. And you could go to, let's see, view, go all the way to the right on user interface, and put a checkbox next to view cube if it's not visible. It's right there at the top, view cube, okay? So when that view cube is visible in your 3D view, wait for it, right click anywhere on that cube, okay? And you'll notice there's a lot of options here, but I want to focus down on orient to a view. I can orient this to a floor plan. Ready? Look, floor plan, first floor, click. What it does is it cuts this plan open based on the parameters in my first floor, which is from 0 up to like 8 feet, 7'6", something like that. Okay? Wait for it. I'm going to right click again. Orient to a view. I could orient to an elevation, but I'm going to go to, hey, look at that. Sections. And one available, section 1. Boom. When I click on this, it goes to the extent of that section. Are you guys seeing this? Okay. It goes to the extent of that section. So wherever I put the section, however wide it was, however deep it was, it brings it up on screen here. I mean, this is great. And so what I want to do is show you guys, you can use this. I'm going to go back to the plan. So this was my section. So let's just say, oh, I want to make sure the mullions look right on this curtain wall that I've got in here. Well, I can take this section if I want and rotate it. I could rotate it 90 degrees and bring it over here. I can crop this down so that it's only showing what I want it to show, right? Okay. And then wait for it, go to my section, and it's too tall. I don't need to show all the furniture upstairs. I'm going to bring it down, okay, so that it's cropping right there. So I just want to see that curtain wall. Wait for it. If I go to 3D, this is my copy of 3D, I have to reorient it. I'm going to right click on the cube, go to Orient to a View, Sections, Section 1. It reestablishes the cut. So here I am. Look at that. Okay. Is that cool or what? So that now I can look at it and go, aha, I see where the mullions are, and I see that I need to add a mullion or two. And I could go orient this thing straight on so I could study it. I'm telling you, using this section box by coming up here and orienting to a view is very, very powerful, very powerful. And now I'm going to show you the third way to use this section box. It's great. It's really fun. This way is really cool. Okay, I'm just going to close that, close my section. I'm going to go to plan. So look at this. I'm sitting here in plan. Wait for it. You guys are about to see something really cool. Okay, let's say I want to study the stair again. Okay, just the stair. What I can do is, as soon as I pick an object, you know this, that the Modify tab pops up. Let's see, if I click on nothing, it goes back to all its normal tabs. But when you click on an object, the Modify tab pops up. Okay, that's good. Right in the center of the Modify tab, if you've left it alone and not rearranged it, you will find an area called View. Okay, and in that area of icons for views, you will find a little icon called Section Box. Go figure. Who knew that was there? You ready for this? When you click on that, what it does is it puts a section box around this object. Yes. And 1 foot out from this object. So here I go. I'm just going to click it. Bam. It puts me in 3D exactly 1 foot encompassed around this object. You see how fast I got to this? Now, I'm going to just blow your mind here. I'm going to pick the railing, and then I'm going to hit the same button. Punk. What it does, yeah, when you do that, it goes punk. That's the sound. Punk. Look at this, guys. I'm going to spin around. This is the best way to study your rail. I can go to, I can say, okay, let's see. Yep, the railing is putting 2 pickets on each stair all the way up. It's rounding the corner properly. Blah, 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 blah. But I can see this thing just so easily. And if I say, wait, I want to check this top rail, make sure it's working properly, okay? Now, all I got to do is select it and hit the little section box button. And what it does, there we go again. It isolates just that one stair. The railing. It's fantastic, people. This is like power. You can have fun with this and see how powerful this really is to isolate any object you want. And if you reach over to the right and you click on this, uncheck that section box button, it goes back to not using a section box at all. And you're back out to your 3D view. Now, last thing I want to show you is a lot of times people, No, I want to show you something fun. One last thing. I just saw this a minute ago. Okay, I'm sitting in here in my plan, okay? And if I pick one little tiny, like it's a chair, or anything, okay, I'm going to pick that chair. It cracks me up what happens when this thing goes. So I'm sitting here, I'm going to click on the section box. It's just the chair. It is 1 foot to the left, to the right, back, forward, up, down, everywhere. It's just 1 foot around it. And look, it cuts this other chair into pieces. I'm just going to track you around a sec because this is cool. Here's the railing. Beautiful little railing that we can study. Here's this railing. Wait for it. There she is, the upstairs railing. But wait, what if I wanted a foot around that window? Bam! There's the window. I'm studying the window. I love it. What about a section around this this downspout? Boom. There is a cut through showing 1 foot around the downspout. I'm telling you, this thing is powerful and fast. And if I wanted to see the full height here, see, it's only going 1 foot above the object. At any time, I can come down here and click on Reveal Hidden Elements and simply pull my section box higher so that I get the full height of the object that I'm trying to look at. Or I could pull it lower and see the foundation that's below in the ground, okay? Anyway, just showing you guys that this tool that we have for section boxes is amazing. It's a powerful tool. I think the shortcut is BX. Like you could pick an object in plan and just type BX instead of going and finding the little icon. Anyway, when you are studying your design in Revit and you'd like a 3D view so you can really look at things, you can actually manipulate and change things once you get into that 3D view, sure. But I use these section boxes all the time in design work when you need to get a good, quick perspective of what things look like. All right, I hope that helps. Have yourself a fantastic day. Get out there and make some section boxes. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.